Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video what I got going on for you guys is we're going to be discussing the Air Jordan 5 Grape, which keep in mind, man, I'm already messing up my words right here starting the video today, but what we're going to be getting into again is that sneaker dropping June 21st, and we're going to be discussing some of the details about it, release details, also just the resale prices right now, which are actually pretty low. If you want a pair of these, I honestly don't think it's a bad time to go out the way and buy right now, but we have to see. Again, we're going to get some information in a few days about how many pairs of these we're getting on sneakers, and we'll get some confirmed numbers, which I would say if it's over 50,000, then you can just wait a bit on these. They will be popular, but I mean, if there's like 100,000, 200,000 pairs, then this will be one of those ones that, again, you'll probably just be able to wait 2-3 weeks on and catch a deal. But I don't want to say that's what's going to happen yet. Let's just get into it, discuss some possibilities, some details, of course, the stuff about the release, and, well, current resale prices. So let's get into it. I hope you guys will enjoy. Again, if y'all want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Don't forget, let's just try to 300 on this video. That is the normal goal that we always shoot for. And you guys can also, again, check out my Instagrams down below, the Whatnot Lives. Shout out to everyone who tuned in yesterday. I know y'all were hitting me over the head for some of my kicks, but I just want to say thank you to everyone that's still tuned in. Even though I know, hey, I appreciate y'all being patient with me, because, hey, you just have to, y'all have to know how it is sometimes. You know what I mean? Because there were some nice kicks, you know what I mean? My South 7 SB4 should not have gone for retail, but, hey, it happens sometimes. I don't know why it happened, but I can't answer it always. So I do appreciate you guys that still tuned in yesterday, so thank you all. And make sure y'all don't miss the next one, not live, which I think is coming Friday or Saturday. So make sure y'all tune in and stay tuned for that upcoming one, because it's going to have another 100+ items, 15 giveaways. You already know, so stay tuned. And that's everything we really need to mention. Everything else is down below the pinned comment, and I hope y'all will enjoy. Let's get started. So, the Air Jordan 5 Grapes right here, as you guys can see, popular. You can see the lightning bolt symbol has appeared fairly far before its release, because keep in mind, these are dropping June 21st. I think today is the 18th. Okay, so not super far, but you can see that normally does appear for a popular sneaker a couple days before its release, and you can see it has for this one right here. Now, the current resale prices that we have between a range of about $240 to $260. Of course, the larger sizes are going for more just because they don't make this. Man, I cannot catch a break when making this video today. I don't know what is going on, the heartburn, everything, but I don't think we really got that heartburn. But we're just gonna hit random stuff today. But basically, the bigger sizes are going for more. Why? Because there's not as many of them. But you can see this really only size 14, 15, 16. I mean, there really just isn't many of those out there, so just understand that. But if you get lucky on copping a size 14, 15, hey, you're gonna make some decent money. I can definitely say that. But that's right now, okay? So y'all can see the main sizes that are probably having the most volume and doing the best would be 9 through 12. Those are the sizes that I would personally target. If you're just looking for ones that will sell quickly and have good volume, it's going to be those sizes right there, because 9 through 12 tend to be most of the popular sizes, and also the sizes that just most people wear. So keep that in mind. But this is a very, very nice sneaker, so I'm definitely going to be going for it, because I don't feel like they're going to make a ton of these. This is one of those shoes that I just don't feel like they're going to mass produce. It's one I'll probably see, doing under 100K on sneakers, right? So that's not too many pairs, but it's enough to where most people that would want them will probably cop them. But this is also a sneaker where the resale prices aren't going super crazy, so I don't feel like a ton of people that flip kicks are going to be going for it. But I could be wrong on that, because this is one of those shoes that locally people are going to be selling for way more than, well, what they're going for on apps. You know what I mean? They're going for $240 to $260 on apps right now, but people are going to be selling these for $280, $300, $320. I can almost guarantee it. And they'll be selling at that range, because people are just going to want to have pairs that are in hand. They're going to want to have a pair that day, or just have one locked in. So just understand that. And also, it's been a while since we've seen the Grape 5. So you have to keep in mind, it's been more than like 2-3 years. It's been quite a long time. So understanding that does bring a little bit more hype to the shoe as well. So I think that a lot of what's going to happen with the sneaker, we just have to see on release day. And I know that's not always what we want to happen, right, when we're trying to call if the sneaker's going to be a seller hold, but I really don't know yet. I got to keep it real. I don't know as much yet what's going to happen with this sneaker. The only thing I could really say is that I could comfortably see these slowly rising over time. The reason for that is because it's just a popular colorway, and people love Jordan 5s. Look at how a lot of Jordan 5s have performed over time. The metallic 5s, when those went up to 325 after the release date, people are like, all right, those will at least chill there for like 6 to 8 months. We can at least, wait, and then I'll just, whenever I have my $350, I'll go cop my pair. Go look now. They're like $400, $450 in most sizes. So that did not last. And it just shows you that people like Jordan 5s. Now, that was a very, very popular colorway. And, well, the past ones are all also doing some numbers. So it was just kind of always going to be the case that those would rise in price and be worth a lot. But this is one of those ones where, again, I think the past Grape 5s are doing pretty well. I could see these ones doing pretty decent as well. So actually, why don't we check that out right now, because that'll let us know a lot of what's going to happen. Here we go. So last time we saw these was 2013, and you guys can see what the 2013 pair is doing. this actually is very, very important to look at, because you guys can see the 2013 pair is doing like 250, 300. So if the 2013 pair is right from 12 years ago is doing about 250 to 300 bucks, then I feel like this pair right here, the Grape 5s that we're getting this year, just keeping it honest with you guys, we could see them slowly rise over time. But seeing that they're at 240, 260 right now, this is probably where they'll stay. Keeping it real. I mean, we have a release on the way. They're fairly close to retail before the release. And the past ones are also doing like 250, 300 bucks. That usually lets us know. We saw something very similar with a recent pair of Jordans. I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head. It might be no, it's not the Ferrari 14s, because the past ones of those do some numbers. But there was some other Jordan sneaker where we had a similar situation like this, where the past retro from like 9 years ago or something like that was doing like, it was only at like 300 bucks. You know what I mean? So it's like, well, if the past ones are only at $300, these ones probably won't cross 300 bucks. You get what I'm saying? Or they will, but it just will take a pretty long time, because, well, the past ones are, you know, not going for some crazy, it's not, you know what I mean? It's not some like special release, you know what I'm saying? It could be something special to you, but you know, it's just not doing crazy numbers. So that's one of the main things I want to mention about the Grape 5s. It's a cool pair, great for the personal collection. I would go for them in 9 through 12, because this could be a great local flip. If you have a strong local market, you know what I mean? A lot of people that are Jordan fans, then I would go for these, because they'll be really, really easy to sell. This is one that, again, hasn't dropped in like 12 years, so it's probably going to, you know, do at least decent, you know what I mean? I don't think it'll brick. That's one thing I can say off the bat, but that is definitely what I think about the Grape 5, you know what I mean? The past ones aren't super valuable. I don't really see much of a reason why these ones would all of a sudden be, you know what I mean, an iconic, or, I mean, it is an iconic colorway and a known model, but I just don't see why these ones, you know what I mean, all of a sudden would be 350, 400 bucks, as the past ones weren't. You get what I'm saying? So maybe they were at one point. It's just they tanked a lot because, well, this release is coming up, but that is something important to mention. These are coming up. I think they're worth it to go for, so definitely still go for them, in my opinion. But they're not going to break. That's my personal thoughts. But if you do get them, you might have to get them off quick if you don't. You know what I mean? Want to be stuck with a pair for a little bit. But this isn't one of those pairs that you get stuck with. I'll end the screen recording, and let me kind of explain that. You know what I mean? It's just like, this is a popular enough of a sneaker, you know what I mean, where it's a very known model, very known colorway. It's not one where you're just going to get like stuck with it in your collection and you're going to have trouble selling it. You get what I mean? Like, people know what the Grape 5s are. There'll be someone that's comfortably or out there that will comfortably pay up for them. You know what I mean? So I would just, you know what I mean, it's one that I would be comfortable going for. Like, this would be one, no problem, I would be having, you know, having back here in the inventory. I would have absolutely no problem with it, because I know the colorway. It's a known sneaker. It's on a popular Jordan model, you know what I mean, Jordan 5s. So yeah, that's really what I can say. Hopefully that's a good breakdown for the Grape 5s. But keep in mind, these are coming soon. We already ended the screen recording and all that, but just don't miss out on this release, which is coming June 21st, if I'm correct. If not, I'll pop the right date on the screen, but I did just check it a few minutes ago, so hopefully we're not having like some short-term memory there. But that's really everything I need to say. If y'all want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Let me know if y'all have any questions in the comments. We'll try and get back to them tonight. I know, excuse me, I don't know what that was, but I know I've missed the comments in the last video or two, so I'm going to make sure I get back to those today, and then we'll get back to any comments from tonight's videos as well. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything, you know what I mean? Always trying to get back to everything that I can. You guys can also check out my IGs, the Whatnot Lives, any of that down below. And yeah, again, just don't miss that upcoming stream. I think it's Friday or Saturday. We'll have a lot more that we're starting to schedule out for next month, so if you just want to go save those and bookmark them, feel free, because when I go live, it'll notify you as long as you bookmark it. And yeah, I don't think there's too much more that we got to say today. My cat, I was trying to get her in here, you know what I mean, so I could have like a special guest appearance today, you know, little Luna, little cat, but she's being a crazy girl today, you know what I mean, so I just let her spend some time out there. We'll go get her, I think I already got her food and stuff today, so yeah, she's good to go there. And yeah, I don't know, crazy cats, that's what it is sometimes, but we'll hang out with her in a bit, and yeah, that'll be it. So thank you guys. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. And oh, I'm also hanging out with my dad's dog today, so you know what I mean, it's just a day of pets and work, so we'll leave it at that. I'm T, and hopefully I catch y'all tomorrow on the next one. If y'all have any videos you want to see on the channel as well, let me know in the comments. We're always taking requests, early pair, anything like that, just let me know. Yeah, we're hearing it. I'll see y'all tomorrow though. Catch you guys then. Peace.